Hey everyone, welcome to Master None Garage. I'm Andrew. For this episode, I just want to go over what I got planned this year and some of the projects I got going. So I'm going to start with a car that you may have seen on the channel. It's the first car I've ever purchased with my own money. I've had it for over 10 years now, and it's the 67 Caprice. It's 5.3 swapped, and it has the original transmission, tubular front suspension. It has coilovers up front. They're from QA1, and the shocks on them are adjustable, and it has QA1 adjustable shocks in the rear, as well as 3-inch drop springs in the rear. I forget the company that does the springs. At one point it did have air suspension, air ride, airbags, whatever you want to call it, which I put on and I've since taken off, but it still has the air tank in there, so I need to take that out. The seats have been redone, as you can see. The headliner has since fell down, so that's going to get replaced. The package tray back there needs to be redone. I've done the gauge cluster from scratch. You know, kind of did like a military theme to it. Re-padded the dash pad. The hood is a little rusty. I tried my hand at a raised hood. I kind of like the way it looks, but I'm probably going to have to get another hood and do the same thing, probably something a little bit different. The front and rear bumpers, I have another set, and we're going to modify those. The main two things that I want to do to this year is take it all back apart. And if you look back at my shorts, I put those Hoosiers that I got for the Comet desk build. I put the Hoosiers on this side, and I kind of fell in love with the way it looked, but I wanted it to be low like it is now, and I didn't want to cut out the fenders like I did the Comets. I don't want to cut out the fenders, so the only solution to that is to widen the body. So I'm going to bring out these fenders, bring out the quarter panel, and match the rear doors so it doesn't look all janky. So I can fit those NASCAR style Hoosier tires, or the Goodyear Eagle tires with the yellow lettering. And then another thing is I have this turbo, which you're probably seeing right now. I got this turbo from Max Speeding. They're very popular Chinese built turbo, inexpensive, really good reviews. A couple of my buddies have messed with their stuff, and it's pretty good quality. But it's a 98mm turbo. I'm slowly accruing parts, and we'll be pulling the 5.3 out, and we will be doing all the necessary stuff like gapping the rings to accept boost. That's a brief idea of what I want to do to the Caprice. I could go in further detail. If you want more further detail, let me know in the comments. So the second project this year, you've seen the car before, and you've seen the chassis before. The car is the 73 Super Beetle right here. It is on a Isuzu truck chassis with Monte Carlo front suspension and leaf suspension in the rear, with I believe a 10-bolt, but it's all GM stuff. But it has a roll cage. This car is really far gone. The floorboards are chicken wire and fiberglass and whatever else they mixed in there. The body is really rusty. Yeah, so this car is now a parts car. The chassis is kind of janky. It's a whole lot more work than it really is worth. So it is now a parts car. So these fenders, they're fiberglass. The whole front clip is fiberglass. There's a couple good parts in this thing, like you know, the GM style seats. I don't know if we'll be able to use those. The GM style steering column, I don't know. But we will use stuff off of this. And then the second thing is this S10 chassis, and with the LS in it. I'm sure you've seen this in a previous episode. It was going to be the chassis for the Montero build at Mikey's shop. And probably if you've followed along the channel, I know I haven't been posting quite often, but that's because we've recently moved and this is the new place. So we're kind of out in the country, but Mikey has moved on. He basically is like, you can have this, and I took it. So this motor is not going in this project, but a 4.8 liter with a 4L80 will go in this. It will be a VW Beetle build. That's why that is the parts car. The only difference is the car that we will be using is I don't know what year it is, but it is a VW Beetle convertible. So it's a little different. It's not a hard top. It's convertible. And it runs and drives. So what better to do is to cut it up and mutilate it and make it cooler. But basically you can see that the wheelbase is a little bit off. I think, if I remember, I did the math a while ago. If I remember, it's about 11 inches off. The way that we're gonna go with this is we're gonna make a gasser, but like a modern gasser. So it'll ride nice, and it'll be a good like burnout car. Might even do wheelies, but definitely burnouts and a cruiser and something really crazy. But it will be LS powered, 4.8 with a 4L80 and convertible bug with a S10 chassis. And as Mikey said before in a previous video, S10 chassis are just like, they're everywhere, and guys modify them all the time. So there is a really big market in the aftermarket for S10 stuff. So it's easy to find 4 links and whatever else you might need for this project. If you have any questions about this build or suggestions, let me know in the comments. And I left something. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Now, all of this will start in the next month or so. You'll see very soon that we are going to be starting to build the new shop. As you can see, this house and this land doesn't have a garage, and it doesn't have any sort of building to make into a garage. So we're going to change that. And this area right here, you see I've marked out, but this right here is the front side of the concrete slab that is going in here. This is the back side of the slab, and this will be the back side of the building. And the building is going to be a 30 by 40, and it will be 12 feet tall, and it will have 3 bay doors, 10 by 10 roll-up doors. But very soon here we'll be starting to break ground, and I'll try to do a couple of quick little update videos, and then we'll get rolling on some projects and some cool things. And this whole move has been an undertaking for sure, and I'm glad it's nearly over. we're about 90% finished moving into the house. Now, the spare bedrooms are basically storage rooms until the shop is built, because a lot of it is stuff from the old garage that I use every day. And the rest of my tools and stuff are at Mikey's shop. So, yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading long form content. I've been trying to do a couple of shorts here and there. Moving stuff, it's kind of boring. This video might be boring. I'm not sure. I know it's just me talking in the video today, but if you are excited like I am in everything that is going to happen very soon here, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, or tell me how boring I am in the comments, how I should do more stuff on the channel, because I know I should do more stuff on the channel. It's not my fault, I promise. Well, it's my fault, but not my fault. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know when that will be, but I will try to make a few videos here and there and try to upload them, and definitely try to do a couple shorts, brief shorts. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.